Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video, doing weekend forecast for today's video. So as always on a Saturday, we're having a detailed look at the weather for the week ahead, and I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just say that first. The video release date was our 6 a.m. UK weather forecast, and also releasing EC42 dayer. So check out for the UK Island, check out those two vids if you'd like to do that. Like, share, and subscribe on all of today's videos and content. Thanks so much for doing that. Got 10 to 14 dayer with all of the regular features on the way later on this afternoon as well. Right, we're going to start off with the radar from the Weather Outlook. You can find a link to the Weather Outlook in the description with this video. It's been a relatively quiet morning, where we have had some showers in the north and some more general showery rain heading towards western Scotland. So there's been showers for Scotland, Northern Ireland, mostly dry. The England, Wales, and with dampness across southern southwestern parts of Wales. Today's synoptic pressure chart from Weather, and again you can find the link in the description with the video. Shows low pressure to the north of Scotland and a ridge of high pressure building in from the south. So basically it's high pressure south, low pressure to the north today. So we'll keep a few showers going across Scotland and Northern Ireland through this afternoon. Most of them will be light and scattered, 1 or 2 heavy ones could be mixed in. Much of England and Wales will stay dry with sunny spells and variable amounts of cloud. And the temperatures today are not going to be too far from average, ranging about 15 to 23, 73 in Fahrenheit. Overnight tonight, well, a few showers keep going for northern and western Scotland. Perhaps a longer spell of rain heading into western Scotland for a time this evening. Showers again relatively well scattered. Many places will miss them and stay dry, and England and Wales should have a mostly dry night with clear spells and variable amounts of cloud. Temperatures again going to be a little bit on the cool side tonight in the central and northern half of the country, go down into single digits. Southern areas should see the temperature holding up at about 13 or 14 degrees, which is cooler compared to nights earlier in the week. Tomorrow, Sunday, keeps the scenario going. So again, some showers with these westerly winds across Scotland. Meanwhile, much of Northern Ireland, England, Wales having a dry day with sunny spells. Just 1 or 2 scattered showers coming through. And again, temperatures not too far from long-term averages at about 15, 23 degrees. Low pressure deep in the Atlantic on Monday, so that'll bring a band of rain into the west. Some of that could be quite heavy. Certainly, while central and eastern regions should stay mostly dry through the day, the rain will push across to the central and eastern areas on Monday evening and night. But in the day, it should be mostly dry. The best of sunshine in the east and the southeast, and it'll be very warm as well in the east and the southeast, with temperatures up to 25, maybe 26 or 27 degrees. That's close to the 80 Fahrenheit mark. Cooler, of course, with the cloud, wind and rain in the west. And then that wet weather spreads across the country overnight Monday into Tuesday. Rain turning showery in nature. So we start off potentially with some quite wet weather in the east and southeast on Tuesday morning. That should push away, and then we go into these northwesterly winds. We'll be feeling showers into the north and west. It's still be quite warm and humid in that southeastern corner. Temperatures close about 26 or 27, but generally a cooler day across much of the country. Temperatures will be down into teens Celsius across the central, northern and western regions, between around 14 and 19 degrees, something like that. And then we're into a flat westerly flow on Wednesday with a developing area of low pressure in the Atlantic containing the remains of Hurricane Ernesto. So Wednesday should be a rather quieter day across much of the country, although there will be showers in places, and towards the end of the day, probably a more general spell of rain starting to arrive across Northern Ireland and western Scotland. Temperatures again not too far from average, 15 to 23, and then low pressure moves in from the Atlantic through Thursday, potentially bringing cloud and outbreaks of rain to the northern half of the country. Meanwhile, down in the south, it should stay mostly dry for a weather system pushes through across the country on Friday. A little bit of uncertainty about how it plays out through Thursday and Friday, with the remains of Ernesto getting absorbed into this area of low pressure to the north of Scotland. I think overall we see cloud and rain in the north and the west, while the south and the east probably has quite a bit of dry weather for much of the time. probably a band of rain pushing through even into southeast on Friday. And we are going to see humid and quite warm air being pushed northwards into the Atlantic with this feature. Over south, could see the temperatures back up to like the mid-20s Celsius through the latter stages of the week, whereas the north will be cooler, especially later on as we pick up that northwesterly flow. And then into next weekend, well, basically it's high pressure in the south, low pressure in the north again. So lower showers in the north, mostly dry in the south, and temperature probably close to average or reasonably warm down in the south. Just have a quick look at charts and weather outlook. So today, there's a lot of dry weather around, cloud and sunny spells, showers in the north. Tomorrow, going to be plenty of sunshine coming through again and pleasantly warm. Then rain in the west on Monday, while central eastern regions stay dry, and that rain then pushes through overnight Monday and Tuesday to be replaced by sunshine and showers. Mostly dry on Wednesday, but some rain coming into the west later on. And then through Thursday and Friday, we've got the remains of Ernesto to contend with. That brings rain, particularly to northern areas, but the south should be reasonably dry through the latter stage of the week, and for a time becoming really quite warm and humid down in the south as the remains of Ernesto brings up that air from the tropical Atlantic. There will be quite a humid, sticky feel, I think, at the end of the week, most notably so at night. Right, well, in summary, another mixed week to come, although there will be a lot of dry weather and often warm or very warm weather down in the south. What rain there is going to be particularly for the north and the west. We probably all get a dose of rain Monday through Tuesday. And then, as I say, the emphasis for the south is on a lot of dry weather, but some show rain in the north. Temperatures often close to average, or in the south quite warm. And later on in the week, with the remains of Ernesto, I think the humidity will go up for a time as well, around Thursday or Friday down there in the southeast corner. Well, we're going to be back a little bit later on. We had 10 to 14 days, so come back for that shortly. The weekend forecast of this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.